is up, my bitches? If you're new here, hello, my name is Brittany. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my empties. I'm going to give you rapid reviews of all the products that I've used up because usually I go through an empties when I fill this up, but we fell a little behind, so we've got a lot of stuff to go through today, so this is going to be a long one. Grab a snack. If you're watching this later in the day, grab a drink. You're going to need it to get through this video. So if you guys like empties videos, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up or a thumbs down. That's cool too. If you don't like empties, carry on. And if you're new here, subscribe. I go live all the time. And we're just here to talk about all the new makeup, all the used makeup, all the old makeup. Like, we just talk about it all. But today we're going through all the products that I've used up, and I'm going to let you guys know if I would repurchase them or not. So I'm going to start with the box first, and I'm just going to fly through everything because, again, we've got a lot of stuff. So the first thing is the Kenra, the Finishing Spray Maximum Hold Hairspray. This is one of my favorite hairsprays. It's a very light hold, but it doesn't leave my hair, like, crinkly, cracky, or anything like that. It's very lightweight on the hair. It doesn't weigh down my hair. It's just, I feel, named perfectly a finishing spray. And this lasts a really long time. I'm currently using another one from Kenra, and I do like this one better. I'm currently using the Perfect Medium Spray. I do prefer this one here, but I think my favorite hairspray that I've honestly used is from, like, L'Oreal. It's like the Maximum Hold, because it has that light, airy feel to it, but it still doesn't leave your hair, like, feeling heavy, cracky. You get it. So this one, I'm like, I'd still repurchase it, but there are other ones that I do love out there. So that one, I'm like, it's good. Next one is the IT Cosmetics, the Confidence in a Cleanser. This one, I remember liking this a lot more before. It's still like a nice, gentle cleanser. It has almost like a serum texture to it. It smells really nice. It smells like the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. So I really love how this smells. But I love the Tatcha, the Rice Wash. I'm trying a new one from Chantecaille right now too. This one, I'm just like, if I was in a pinch, I would repurchase it again. Like, I bought this, it was on sale for like half off at Ulta. So I'm like, if it was on sale half off again and I needed a cleanser, I would still buy it, but it's definitely not my favorite. And then we've got quite a few makeup empties, which is exciting because I feel like it's usually like hair care and skincare, but I have quite a few makeup products. So the first one is the Dior Air Flash. Bitch, if you have not tried the Air Flash and the Sephora VIB sales coming up, you need to try this. This is one of my favorite foundations. If you want something that's, I would say it's like light but buildable coverage. I would say I typically find that this is like light medium for me, but it looks so skin-like. It makes you look airbrushed. It makes you look perfect. I will definitely be buying another one of these because I love this foundation. If I had to pick one foundation, the one I'm wearing right now, though, is giving it a run for its money because I think my complexion looks stunning right now. But this foundation is so incredibly good. It's always a go-to for me, especially if I have events, but it's more if you want that natural-looking finish to it. I feel like it's ideal for all skin types. Cannot recommend this enough. This was the shade 400. I'm currently using 3.5N. Could not recommend it more. Love it. And then we have the Extreme Hot Pink Color Wash from Celeb Luxury. It's these viral shampoos. So I had like pink hair. It's working its way out of my hair right now. But this just helped me maintain that hot pink hair that I had. So this is something that I like to substitute in. I was actually talking to Mo Makeup Mo Beauty. I see you here, girl. I was talking to her because I'm like, I have to wash my hair way too frequent. Like, my hair always fades super quickly. So something like this, they have other colors as well. They have, you name it, they've got it. So this just helps maintain the color. It's very pigmented. It will stain your shower, promise you that. So be mindful of that because heavy, heavy pigment. But this is basically like a hair dye in a shampoo. It just really distributes the pigment throughout your hair. I find that it applies like evenly throughout my hair. It's just one of those things. I think it maintains really nicely for when I have color, but I'm like, I don't know what color I want to do next. I'm like, I've had enough of the purple. I've been purple for a really long time, so I'm like, the pinks and purples, I think they're a vibe, but I need something new. So I don't know. We'll see what I end up doing. And then I also have the Shuroma or Shuyamura. I don't know how to pronounce this. This is the anti-oxy-pollutant and dullness clarifying cleansing oil. This is fantastic, and let me tell you, this lasted me forever. I would use like 2 or 3 pumps of this. It removes all of my makeup. I use this for my like first cleanse of my double cleanse. I am favorable towards a cleansing oil. I just find that it gets everything off my skin. I'll go in with my cleanser after that. If you have not tried a cleansing oil and you're a makeup wearer, I don't know what you're doing. You need to try one. I think this one's great. I got this as a gift and I'm like, I would still repurchase this, but I do prefer the Tatcha cleansing oil more. It's just a thing I have with Tatcha. This is unnecessary, said teal. Everybody keeps saying teal and blue. It's like, I've done that before. I don't know. I'm like hella bored with my hair. So that one I would still repurchase. And then we've got some shampoos. This is the Paul Mitchell, the shampoo one. This is just straight up coconut, like fresh coconut. I love this. This is like an everyday sort of a shampoo for me. It's because I have very high maintenance hair. I talk about this anytime that I talk about shampoos and stuff. I like to have, like, a daily shampoo, something that has, like, hydrating benefits to it, but it's also not clarifying. I don't want something that's going to strip my hair. It's basically just to wash my hair, to get just a clean feeling to my scalp, if that makes sense. So I like to have, like, a daily shampoo. I like to have a clarifying shampoo. Sometimes I'll use, like, volumizing shampoos. So this one for me is just my cleansing shampoo. I don't know how to explain it, but the shampoo one I love. I love the smell. Oh my god, Tatcha cleansing oil is amazeballs. It's so good. This smells incredible though. If you like coconuts, like not the artificial scent of coconut, this is the one to try out. It's fantastic. And then another shampoo I have is the Briogeo, the Be Gentle, Be Kind Banana and Coconut Nourishing Shampoo. This is my clarifying. If I want to strip everything out of my hair, if I want to like, basically if I'm working the color out of my hair, I'll use something like a clarifying shampoo because it will gradually like strip the color out. So I like to use these for if I'm trying to do that, or if I have a lot of dry shampoo in my hair, I get mineral buildup on my hair. This, it like reset. It's like the ultimate reset for my hair. I cannot recommend this enough. I want to try, I think, the new like fragrances. But I love, it smells like banana runs. I love the scent of this stuff. And I love the fact that you get everything out of this. Like, everything comes out. I love that. It's the little things for me. I've talked about that shampoo in probably every single Empties video. I bet you I have another one in here as well. And then more hair care stuff. We've got some stuff from Way. I have the leave-in conditioner, the super dry shampoo. I have another super dry shampoo. I think these are, like, decent. Oh, I actually have one of my favorite hairsprays in there, so I'll get to show you that. So these Way products, I'm like, I love the way that they smell. They have more of, like, a florally, more mature fragrance to them. The super dry shampoo, it's not my favorite. I wouldn't repurchase this unless it came in, like, a set or something, which is how these came. But the leave-in conditioner, I think this is great, but I do like the It's a 10 so much better. I don't think anything can top It's a 10. So I haven't purchased these since, but like Christmas time, like this came in like a little 3-pack with, it had the leave-in conditioner, the detox shampoo, and also the super dry. I'm like, all right, if that launched again, I would probably buy it for the detox shampoo. Nordstrom has another one. It's got the super dry shampoo and a bigger size of the detox. I think I'm going to get that just to get the detox shampoo because it's basically you get it for free. So that's really the only way that I think I would purchase those products specifically. But the hairspray that I was talking about, it's Tresemme, not L'Oreal. It's the Tresemme, the Trace 2 Spray Extra Hold. Basically, if you see number 4, this is the one. This just makes everything last so much longer in my hair, and it's a super fine mist. You get it at Walmart, Target, Walgreens, like drugstore, you could find this. It's super inexpensive. It smells like not the best, not my favorite. I think Kenra nails it for me for a hairspray fragrance, but this is good. I do really like it. I would definitely buy one. I need to actually buy another one of those. And then we have some Tatcha skincare. I've got a mini size of the Dewy Skin Cream. I've got the Silk Cream. Silk Cream, I don't think is worth it. It's moisturizing, but I think this is better if you have oily skin. Whereas the dewy skin cream, this is bae. I love the dewy skin cream, but this is to me better for if you have dry skin, which I've noticed, I think it's as I've gotten older and just the more that I incorporate into my skincare, my skin is more, I would say, normal, but I like having that super hydrated feel, almost like a pillowy texture to my skin, and the dewy skin cream, it just gives it to me. But the silk cream, this is usually like $110 or $120. I don't think it's worth that price. I much prefer the dewy skin cream. The dewy skin cream, you've seen that in every single favorites. It's been bae since, God, I've been using that for at least like a year and a half, maybe even 2 years. And then I also tried the Charlotte's Magic Cream. This was sent to me by Charlotte Tilbury and Octoly. So I got this in, when was it? Last month, I think. I feel like I went through this really, really quickly, but how much do you get in here? You get 1 fluid ounce. I don't love a super florally fragrance for my skin just because my eyes are very sensitive. Like, I feel like I really like the texture of this. I think if I'm more oily, I would like this better than the dewy skin cream, but I still favor the dewy skin cream over this. I think that the textures remind me of one another, but this doesn't leave that like super dewy look to the skin. This is really great for underneath makeup. It's super moisturizing, but the biggest turnoff for me was that like super florally fragrance. I'm just like, not the fave. Dawn just asked, I love luxury. Do you like Oribe? I've tried like one thing from Oribe. It was I think it was the dry shampoo or the texturizing. I think it was the dry shampoo. I didn't like that. It was like too much for my hair. But that's all that I've tried so far. So if you guys have any Oribe recommendations, especially with the Nordstrom sale coming up, let your girl know. But then I also tried this Kerastase, the refreshing dry shampoo. Kerastase, they have some bomb-ass products like the 8-hour like overnight elixir for your hair. Fantastic. 10 out of 10. Could not recommend that enough. This was such a miss for me. Like, one of the worst dry shampoos I think I've ever tried. So this one, I'm just like, I'm glad that I got a mini size, but I had, I think, just such high expectations just because of how I feel about that 8-hour, like, night serum. This, I'm just like, no, would not buy again. And then I had the Saturday Skin. This is, what is this called? The Wide Awake Brightening Eye Cream. I was sent this by Saturday Skin. This did absolutely nothing. This was just like, oh, what's this supposed to do for me right now? I didn't notice any differences with texture, hydration. It was just like an added step that really did nothing for me. So this one, I'm just like, even though I got it for free, I would not buy it again. Tanya asked, which do you think would work best for super dry skin? I would recommend the dewy skin cream, but that's just me in my humble opinion, because it's one of those products that either people love it or they hate it. I happen to love it. But that's, again, just me and my humble opinion. Kerastase smells so yummy. I was expecting that dry shampoo to smell better, too. But if you need a recommendation from Kerastase, it's that 8-hour Magic Night Serum. You're going to probably hear me talk about that in my Sephora recommendations for the next VIB sale. And then we've got some trials from Sol de Janeiro. I love both of these. That one just went, bye bitch. I actually am favorable towards the Coco Cabana cream. I like the formula of this better. I wish that they would give us this formula with the Boom Boom Cream fragrance just because of how moisturizing this is on my skin. And it lingers. Like, it stays on my skin, but it's also like hydrating to my skin as well. I put the Boom Boom Cream on and I'm like, where did it go? It feels like it just sucks right into my skin, but it doesn't give me that much moisture. I like if I apply this, I could still feel it on my skin, and it almost creates like a barrier, but it still makes my skin feel super hydrated. I love this one, but it smells like almost like buttered popcorn, but I love it. I think it smells so good. But that's another one, people either they love it or they hate it. And then I have the Tom Ford, the Lip Contour Duo in the shade number 4, Show It Off. So this has like a lip liner. I put this in the Empties because the lip liner, it's like broken off. This is so far expired, but then it also has a lipstick on the other side. Like, I love this packaging. That's the only reason why I went in the Empties. I would buy those again though, because I really like how it has the lip liner and lipstick in one. And then I also have the Huda Beauty. This is the Bomb Brows. I think I have a couple of these in today's video because I go through these so fast. But this is the best brow pencil I've like ever used. This one, and actually like the more that I'm using the Refi, I find that I could do my brows so quickly with the Refi, and that's actually what's on my brows right now. But the Bomb Brows, I love how precise this is. I love how skinny and just detailed. Like, I feel like I get the most natural hair-like strokes with this one, but I fly through it so quick. But it is like $17, so I'm not as mad about it because it's a little bit less expensive. I hope that they come out with like a value size of this though, just so I don't go through it so damn quick. But this is incredible. If you haven't tried it yet, that's a game changer for the brows. And then I've got some Bath and Body Works, just the shower gel. I use this stuff all the time. I'm currently using the Sol de Janeiro one though. And then I also have the body lotion Sympathy for the Skin from Lush Cosmetics. If you didn't know, like if you use up, I think 5 of these little pots at Lush, you could bring them in and get a free face mask. So anytime you go through Lush, make sure you save these. But Sympathy for the Skin, it smells like, it's got a very natural fragrance to it because everything is basically natural from Lush. But this one, it has like a banana scent to it, but it smells like real bananas. It doesn't have that artificial banana scent to it. I really like this. It's not my all-time favorite. If I had to pick a favorite body lotion from Lush, is it Sleepy, I think is the name of it. It smells like lavender and it gives the most gorgeous glow to the skin. It's phenomenal, but damn. I can't get enough, so I can't throw this one out. I'm going to save that for the next time I go back to Lush. And then we also have the Kerastase, the Elixir Ultimate. This is basically the hair oil. I'm between this one and the Moroccan oil for hair oils. I'm using the Jisoo one. I think that this is better than that one. I think that the Moroccan oil, I think I would pick Moroccan oil out of all of them so far because it makes the biggest difference. But this one, it's like, it's good, it's fine, it's not revolutionary, but this lasted me so long. And I like the fact that it comes in like the small size, but you could also get a bigger size as well. The time to get this though, if you wanted to try it, is holiday, because this is what came in. It was the gift set that I got, the 8-hour elixir. I got the 8-hour elixir and this. And it was basically like, you got this free. That's the time that I would say try this. That would probably be the only way that I would buy it again. If I'm going to go to a hair oil, I'm going to go for Moroccan oil. Just because I feel like that makes the biggest difference for my skin. Or for my hair, not my skin. So if you guys have favorite hair oils, let your girl know, because I'm always looking. And oh my god, this is like one of my favorite products of all time. The L'Occitane, the Supple Skin Oil. If you love the smell of the almond shower oil, put this on underneath any lotion. Game changer. This is what I like to use actually with the Boom Boom Cream, just because like I was saying earlier, the Boom Boom Cream doesn't really give me enough. This, it's just a dry oil. You spray it on, it feels like an oil. It's the scent though. This scent is... it's so intoxicating. I'm so pissed that I missed it. For the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, they had these for half off. I should have bought like 4 because this lasts a really long time. So I think it's like $50 or $55. You can get this at Ulta or Sephora. Incredible. I'm telling you. Game changer if you're into like, if scents are important to you, look no further. That's one of the most like intoxicating fragrances. For me, at least. I think it's fantastic. And now, let's move on to... That was just the box, guys. But I know I have a lot of duplicates in here, so I probably should get through this pretty quickly. First thing is the CeraVe, the Hydrating Facial Cleanser. I hear so many people recommend this. I think it's hot garbage. This makes my face feel like it's still dirty. Like, it feels like it puts, like, a film of lotion on my face. When I clean my face, I want it to feel clean, and this does not do it for me. I don't know. I hear so many people recommend this, and I'm just like, not for me, not my favorite. And then I have a lot of lashes. I have the House of Lashes, the Iconics, or no, these are the Iconic Lights. I really like the light collection from House of Lashes. I have, oh my god, Kiss 11s, Kiss Page Boy. Kiss has some of my favorite lashes. I'm wearing the 11s on my lashes right now. Another thing of, these are either the Kiss 11s or Kiss 01s. I've got Ardell Wispies. These are the lashes you see me go through all the time. But if I were to choose, because something changed with the Ardell, I'm going for Kiss. Kiss has my favorite, like, natural, fluttery looking lashes. Fantastic. But I bought these ones, the House of Lashes. They were on sale. I actually think I got these during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. Highly recommend. If you're going to get them, if you see them on sale like that, that would be the time I would snag them. And then we've got Olaplex. Ooh, the Olaplex Hair Perfector number 3. If you're going to try anything from Olaplex, this is definitely the one to try. This is a game changer if you have dry, damaged hair. Read the directions, guys. I used to use this before I read the directions. Some people use this as like a conditioner. It's not. You're supposed to put this on before you shampoo and condition your hair. So basically, you have your hair damp, you apply this all over your hair, let it sit for like 10 minutes, and then go in and shampoo and condition your hair. And it's like magic. I swear, there's something that's so incredible about Olaplex products, especially when you have hair like I do. But this is the one, it's like, I cannot live without the number 3. If you're going to try anything from Olaplex, that's what I would recommend. And then I also tried the Fine Hair Shampoo. I really like this as well, simply because I love the scent. I love how, like, it's got a florally mature fragrance, but it's like, this lingers in your hair for days. This is another one that's how I was talking about the Paul Mitchell. It's more, I would say, clarifying than the Paul Mitchell. Like, I feel like this does strip my hair just a little bit, but it does have that more, like, everyday suitability for me. So I have the thin hair version, or the fine hair, but there's the thick, there's like a medium, there's the detox shampoo. They have quite a few. So if you ever try this and you actually like it, make sure you save your bottle, because you could actually buy refillable pouches for these as well. But this is the one I'm like, you know what? I would actually buy this again, but I don't feel like I need to right now, because I like changing up my shampoos, because it's like, it's almost like my hair gets used to things. And I feel like I need to always, like, kind of change up the products that I'm using, but I would come back to this. So I see myself buying it again in the future. I just don't think I need it right now. And then I also have the conditioner from Briogeo. This is one of my favorite conditioners of all time. I see Mrs. Unnecessary. Okay, Britt, if you could only use one shampoo, which would you choose? I can't choose just one. My hair is way too high maintenance for just one. Cannot do it. It depends on what you need for your hair. If you need like a daily, if you need a clarifying, if you need something more hydrating, volumizing. I told you I'm high maintenance when it comes to my hair, but this is one of my favorite conditioners. I do find though, I have to be extra careful when I'm using this. Like, I can't let this sit on my hair, because what I used to like to do is let a conditioner sit on my hair when I wash my body. I cannot do that with this, because it will break out my back. Because it's I don't know, it's like, you would think it's a thicker consistency, but it's almost like pillowy, because it's not thick and heavy. It's thick, but it's very thin. It's so weird, but the hydration that my hair gets from this, it's just, I have to make sure that I rinse out my conditioner and then wash my back after, so I don't get as bad of like back knee. So that's the only thing I would mention. If you're struggling with back knee, try rinsing your conditioner before you're actually washing your back. Because that was one thing, like, I never had back knee until like the past couple years. So it's like, why wasn't I struggling with this my whole life? Because I would always let conditioners sit on my hair. But now I don't do that. And my current favorite cleanser is the Tatcha Rice Wash. I just love this because it has such a gentle exfoliant, so it's very appropriate for every day for me. If you have more, I would say, sensitive skin, this may not be ideal for you, because you do feel, I think the rice wash is like the perfect name for it, because it almost feels like it's got like a slight grit to it, because it comes out like a paste. Like, it almost looks like a toothpaste. I like to add in a little bit of water. I'll work it into my hands and then like work it into my face. This is just incredible though. I love this for especially my texture. I feel like having something every day that has that texture to it, I think it helps make everything look smoother. This is definitely the best, but I am trying the Chantecaille one right now. It's the I forget the exact name of it, but I just used it for the first time last night. It reminds me of this, but it's more like foamy than this one is. But it still has that like gritty sort of a texture to it. That one is more pasty too, the Tatcha one. And then one of the worst, like, okay, I don't know how you can fuck up a setting spray or a facial spray. I am wondering how anybody likes this. Because I'm like, the Farsali, the Rose Gold Skin Mist, I hate this. This is, again, I'm like, how do you fuck up a setting spray? It's everything about this I don't like. I don't like how it looks on my skin. I don't like how direct it hits my face. I don't like the way that it smells. There's like literally everything about this except for the packaging is the only thing that I like about it. This is just honestly terrible for me. It does absolutely nothing for longevity. If anything, it makes everything look more like skin-like. But there's just something about it. It's almost like it's too much. Like it looks too wet on my face. And then I don't know, it's just, no, just not a fave. That's all I got to say. And then I have more Ardell, the Demi Wispies. These are comparable to the Kiss 11s, but I like the Kiss 11s better. And then I have the Radiant Dew Skin Mist from Skinico Roma, the Truffle Therapy. I love how this smells. I got this so long ago from BoxyCharm, so I'm like, this is well overdue. I need to just get rid of it. But I did notice kind of like the same thing with the Farsali. I just don't like the way that it sat on my face. And this is another one. It just kind of applies like thick. And it gives you the splotches all over your face. But when I initially tried this, it smells like a spa. It smells so nice. You know what one I need to get again is the Caudalie Beauty Elixir. That is one of the best face mists of all time. But I think it's ideal for just like a facial mist, not like a setting spray. I think that's what these are designed for, is to be a facial mist instead of a setting spray. But I like to get like formulas that are ideal for both. So this one, I'm like, it's just old. I need to just get rid of it. So I did. And then I also tried out the Malibu, the Hard Water Wellness Shampoo, because like I was saying earlier, I do feel like I get mineral buildup on my hair. I think that this was fine. I got this from Cosmoprof. I don't like the way that these smell, though. It just has... I don't even know how to explain the fragrance. It's just not pleasing to me. It doesn't smell good. It was like a fine formula, but it's like when I'm comparing it to Olaplex, Way, Briogeo, if I'm comparing this to all those, I'm like, you can't touch it. But I don't think that this necessarily did anything that my other shampoos don't do for what I use this for. Because I use this basically for like my daily type of shampoo, not for like a treatment or not for clarifying. It was just like a day-to-day sort of a thing. So that one, I'm like, I wouldn't buy that again. I just tried it out. And then you guys see these in every single video. The Kirkland Signature Daily Facial Towelettes. You get these at Costco. I think they might be discontinuing these. So if you love these, stock up. Stock up, because these are the best facial wipes, like literally of all time. I love them so much. It's like you get such a good value. Could not recommend them enough. And then I also have the Skindinavia, the Makeup Primer Spray. This is just not something that I use. I need something that's going to be like moisturizing. I like basically like Good Molecules silicone-free priming moisturizer, the Tatcha. I like something that actually feels like it's making a difference. I've had this for far too long, so I just got rid of it because I just didn't need it in my collection because I just never use it. I think Skindinavia, though, they make fantastic setting sprays. So a primer spray, I think this is ideal for if you're a freelance artist. Like, that's why I picked this up, was I got like this and then the bridal spray, and then it was like a bundle that they had going on at the time. So when I freelanced, I used this all the time just to give like a little bit of, you know, a little bit of something to the skin if people already had on moisturizer or whatever the case was. So I'm like, I like this for that purpose, but for me and my collection, I just don't need something like that. And then we have the Sol de Janeiro, the Brazilian Crushed Body Fragrance Mist. I love the fragrance of this. It smells exactly like the Boom Boom Cream. This lasted me for like an eternity. I had this forever. I actually keep fragrances like body mists, not fragrances. I keep body mists in my work locker because I don't love to wear a perfume to work, but like they do the laundry at my work and the clothes never smell that great because I work in a factory. So it's like I like a fragrance mist to basically like refresh the clothes so I don't smell like shit while I'm at work, because I don't care if I'm at work, I still want to smell good. So I always keep stuff like this in my locker. So this one I'm like, I would 100% buy it again. I got this in like a bundle deal. I think it was a holiday set. I would still buy this just the way that it is. I know that they have a perfume as well, but I think that this is like just as good as the perfume. But I've never tried that either, so I may be full of shit. Megan says, oh my god, why? Those are so many Holy Grail face wipes. How dumb. I love those face wipes because I like a face wipe that is, like, to me, look, I got these in my drawer. To me, these feel like luxury face wipes. They're saturated, they're pillowy textured, and they don't break me out. Like, they don't burn my face like Neutrogena. I used to love those ones, and I'm like, why is my skin, like, flaky? Which, granted, the only thing that I really use these for now is to, like, remove swatches. But the main reason why I feel people get them is because they're accessible at Costco. You get such a good value for, like, $12. I think you get 120 or 150 wipes. So it's like, you're not paying a ton of money for a lot of wipes. I think that's why people use them, but that's just me in my opinion. And then, honestly, one of my favorite setting sprays is the Rare Beauty. This is the, what's the exact name of this? Always an Optimist 4-in-1 mist. This is a fantastic mist if you want, like, a more dewy finish. Or think like MAC Fix Plus. I feel like this kind of reminds me of that, except this has, like, a spa-like fragrance to it. I need to buy another one of these because I do really like this one. But I do find that I need to be careful. Like, I can't really spray this on the center of my face because that's where I get a little bit more oily. So this one, I'm like, one of the faves, but it's for a very particular reason. But I do really love, especially the smell of that. It just has that, like, eucalyptus sort of a spa vibe. I love it. And then also from Rare Beauty, I have the Illuminating Primer. This was the original primer. This was one I just really liked. I like the packaging. I like the fact that you get the mini size and it's the same value as, like, what you pay per ounce when you get the big size. More brands need to do this because realistically, how often do we go through makeup products? I used to hate on minis so hard, but I'm like, bitch, why? Why? Because makeup always expires, especially when you have a bigger collection. It's like, it's probably going to expire before you go through it. But with a mini size, I was actually able to go through it. So I really do like this primer. I would buy that again, but I would buy again the mini size. And then my beloved, the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. I don't think I need to say any more about it. It's the favorite, still in my rotation. I got the value size the last time, and I've been going through it ever since. I also threw in... This was hard for me to finally bite the bullet and do it, but I'm like, this is so old, and it has hard pan so bad. The NARS Hot Sand and Laguna, the blush bronzer duo. Why this is considered, like, a blush bronzer, no idea, but it's a bronzer highlight situation. But these are both beautiful powders, but they're old as hell. Like, past their prime. But the hard pan, that's the only downfall for me with NARS, is the fact that, especially their bronzers, I feel like they always get hard pan. So I do like to use a natural hair brush, especially with their products. But I have another Laguna. I haven't gotten another Hot Sand, but NARS was one of those brands I was sleeping on for a really long time, and now I'm, like, in love with them. So you'll be seeing a lot of NARS on my channel, most likely. And then I have another version of the... Oh, these are the Iconic Lights, so they're the same version. And then, oh, I have, like, a... Why? I don't know why this was in my Empties. The little full size of the Dior. That needs to go upstairs. I've got some more lashes, the 01s from Kiss and the 11s. Again, the faves. I go through those because I can't get, like, a ton of uses out of them, but because they're so inexpensive and so ideal for my eye shape, what I look for, it's basically like, the 01s are a little bit longer, they're super fluttery and wispy, but the 11s, they have the taper to them, which I like when it's shorter on the inner corner and then it gets longer. If I were to pick a favorite lash, it's the Kiss 11s, no question. So those you'll see me buy over and over again. I just placed an Ulta order, and I got I got more because they're just my favorite, so I cannot be without those lashes. And then I have the Juvia's Place lip liner in the shade Lush. These are the Luxe liners. I was honestly surprised how fast I went through this, but this is a really great, like, creamy lip liner formula. The packaging's super cute. Lush was, like, the perfect shade for me. But man, did I go through this fast, especially for a lip liner. Like, I feel like I have lip liners that are like years and years and years old, but I did reach for this a lot. This is like a perfect pinky nude lip liner, the shade Lush. So I do really like that. I would repurchase that again, but I just have other lip liners that I'm like, they just are satisfying my needs at the moment. And then I also have the Bausch & Lomb, the Lumify eye drops. I can't remember if these ones were sent to me or if I purchased them. I keep these in my makeup drawer. You can see one. I got one right here. I've got one upstairs. I keep these everywhere because these make my eyes look bright white. So you see me use these in videos all the time when I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to put my eye drops in. It's just one of those things that it makes such a difference when you're applying your makeup. It whitens everything up and it works like that. And it doesn't irritate your eyes. It doesn't give you that burning feeling like a lot of eye drops can. Just a great eye drop. You can get these at fucking Target, Walmart, any drugstore really. Lumify eye drops. I've recommended those a ton of times. And then I've got another makeup wipe. And then 2 more brow pencils. 1 more Huda Beauty. This is how you know I need to get another one. And then I also have the Hourglass, the Arch Brow Micro Sculpting Pencil. This one was my favorite until I found the Huda. I do like the Huda better than this because this is expensive and you go through this just as fast as I did the Huda. So it's like, if I was in a pinch, I would still buy this again, but I'm going to reach for the Huda over this one because it's, like, I didn't think anything could get more precise than this. But let me tell you, the Huda Beauty does, the Refi I feel like is comparable to this, except this has more of like an oval shape to it, whereas the Refi and the Huda, they're circular. So I feel like both give you like hair-like strokes and everything like that. It's just the formulas are a little bit different. I feel like why I like Huda so much is it's like a little bit tougher. So it's like when you swatch it on your hand, it feels almost dry, but it works just perfectly on your brows. It's so bizarre. I feel like I've said that so many times. But that is everything that I've used up, and holy shit, I feel like I was talking for so long, but I got through that pretty quickly. How long were we here? 38 minutes? That ain't bad for me. I'll give you guys a rundown of some of the things that are on my face right now because everybody's asking like, what's on my face? Really? Nancy said Lumify didn't do anything for me? Weird. Like, I feel like it's so clear. Like, when I put the drops in, my eyes are just like, man, I love those. I'm so surprised. But the eyeshadow, I'll tell you what the eyeshadow palette is. I hemmed and hawed if I was going to get this, but I'm like, you know what? It's cute. I like this formula. Let me get it. It's the Glamlight Michaela palette. So I used, what shades did I use today? I used the Best Color. I used Loop, Manifest, Hot Cocoa, and Willow. And that's the look today. But these, oh my god. These shimmer, like, this is where Glamlight gets me, is their, like, shimmer metallics. So pretty. Ah! And it's, like, it's got neutrals, it's got purples, it's got the greens. It's got a lot of shades in here that I'm, like, I probably won't use. But this is cute, though. Like, it's cuter in person than it looks online, in my opinion. I'll give you guys some swatches. And then I'm also wearing a lot of the products that I was wearing for last night's video. Because I basically did, like, talking about new makeup releases, but I was applying my makeup at the same time. I used a lot of Chantecaille products, but the second time using that Future Skin foundation, like, this is going to become one of my favorite foundations. I could already feel it. Because it looks so beautiful. And then I may or may not be wearing a new Dior highlighter. Oh! This video is coming soon, but how do we look? What do we think? What did I put on my lips today? Oh! I'm also wearing some M Cosmetics. I'm wearing the lip cushion in the shade Venetian Rose. That's the lipstick. I have the lip liner from M Cosmetics in the shade Bunny. These are the Soft Blur Velvet lip liners. And then also from that collection, I'm wearing the blushes, the Venetian Rose, both the powder and the dewy blush. I can't find them at the present moment, but that's everything. Well, not everything, but all like the high points of what's on my face right now. So guys, let me know what products you're loving. If you've used up anything, what you guys think about any of the products that I talked about today. I'm always curious. Girl, just wait. Don't get it yet. There's something coming up. The Sylvie sale. Sylvie sale's coming up. And I'll be doing a video later this month, like with a roundup of all of my thoughts on all the products that I have. But I can almost guarantee that this foundation is going to go quickly to the top. Because, damn. If you want to see me apply it, check out yesterday's video. It's the Yes or Yawn. So good. But thank you guys for all the compliments on my makeup. Yeah, shit to buy money. Oh my god, I'm definitely starting, now that I've tried more of their products, like, I'm totally understanding the hype of Chantecaille now. When's the last day of work? Saturday. So tomorrow I go back, and then I've got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then I'm done. I can't wait! So I don't know when my next video will be. I think the next video is probably going to be these Dior highlighters, if you guys want to see that. These aren't available quite yet, but they beautiful. But they should be coming. And then, oh my god, I've just too much shit. Too much shit to do in too little time, but stay tuned. Subscribe if you're new. If you guys did enjoy today's video, don't forget to thumbs it up or thumbs it down. That's cool too if you were hate watching. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all watching anyways. But other than that, turn on your notifications. That way you're notified anytime I go live. I always post too on my Insta story anytime that I'm planning to go live, and you can also turn on your alerts there, since we all know that YouTube doesn't always send out their alerts like they're supposed to. So do all that. Follow me on TikTok as well, and I will see you guys in my next one. Okay, bye!